What's up, my guys? We are back. This is the Juice Box with episode 174. I don't have any quick quips with what that number relates to. Big Czar, what's up? What's up? Glad to be here. Glad to have you. Thank you.
I hope everybody had a happy holiday. Just a pretty normal day for me, but for some people, you know, they look forward to the day. So shout out the holidays here. Bubba, did you have a great holiday?
Shout out. Yeah, I had to think of what you meant. I had no clue. But yeah, not bad.
Good. Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, it was fine.
Good.
I didn't celebrate, but it was fine.
We're talking about Hitler's birthday, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's today.
Obviously. No, it's 420. Yeah. And I learned just from a history podcast, that I guess Hitler was a vegan. So I know people didn't trust him and didn't like him for the other things that he's done, but I think being a vegan is kind of up there, in my opinion.
He also like did meth, so that seems kind of a weird hill to stand on.
Dude, it's wild now that we're older to know that like he was a total meth head.
Yeah, he was a fucking lunatic. Just drugged insanity.
It's crazy. There's that one video when he's at an Olympics, and he is literally sitting in the top row, like leaning back and forth, like just like this, because he's just high as a kite on meth. It's crazy. But yeah,
Fuck that guy though.
Yeah,
fuck him.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit. And yeah, shout out Jacko's 4-year was on Wednesday, so shout out to him. Crazy that's 4 years already. And dude, I was thinking about this on Wednesday. It's like, as humans, we pretty much can be taught to do everything. Like you're taught to, tie your shoes, how to eat, how to act. Pretty much we are trained, but the one thing that we're not trained on, and you can never train anybody on, is emotions and how you like, because everybody gets emotions, but everybody handles them differently. And I think it's fascinating that that's like one of the only things that I can think of that you can't learn how to do. It's self-taught.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So, but yeah. You guys got a big puck match later today.
We do. Very excited.
Big tilt.
Big tilt?
Yeah.
Is this a new season? Same season?
It's game 3. Yeah, the new season. We're 2-0. So
okay.
Trying to keep it going. And since it's the schedule, this is like the first game since the schedule came out. We play like every weekend, which is fucking sweet. So the days of like a fucking 11 o'clock puck drop on a Tuesday seem to be over for now.
Yeah, until the next winter session.
Yeah.
Summer session's always the best, dude. You get good fucking times. It's on weekends, and yeah, it's fun.
Where do you guys play?
South Point.
What is that? Pittsburgh?
It's Cannonsburg.
Cannonsburg. Got you.
It's actually where the Penguins used to practice back in the day before they built the Lemieux complex.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's a cool rink.
So is it like, are there? So you have the league, obviously. Is there like tiers? Are there multiple different?
Yeah, divisions. Yeah. We play in upper D.
So there's lower D, upper D, and C, I believe. Right? Is that it?
I think,
we're like the
I
middle.
don't think they have an A and B.
We're in the middle league.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think we're where we need to be. Apparently, the lower D, like they can't skate. The kids can't skate.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. We're like at the point for many seasons where it was like. Well, I'm not gonna lie. We got Clay on our team this session, so like that's bumped us up a little bit, like in terms of winning games.
So
but like,
don't want to get too cocky, but we can't play too well because then we'll get moved up. And that'll be a bummer.
Yeah, they'll move you up. Like if you dominate, they'll move you up the next session. But like for a couple sessions now, we've been on that teetering point where it's like we're too good to bump down. But we're not playing well in this division. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
it's just like we're struggling in our division, but if we bump down, we'll dominate. So it's like
one of the first games, the kids were screaming like, "You shouldn't be in this division." We haven't made playoffs in 2 sessions.
Yeah.
And people were like yelling at us, so we shouldn't be here.
That's gonna stink. That was an SBD.
It's like add one ringer to the team, and everyone's telling us we should be bumped up.
So are you guys in the highest one or the middle one?
Middle.
The middle one.
So like, how good are they in the high one?
My brother played in another league in another rink, and he said that he was playing against like ECHL people, like they played in the ECHL like a year or 2 ago.
There's some really like in the Pittsburgh surrounding area. There's some really good beer leagues out there, depending on the rink.
So like we can't do that. Come on,
dude. I think it's like
Dude, like there's like Colby Armstrong has a beer league team.
Does he?
Yeah.
I think-
Whatever ring.
I think the thought for me, and again, I'm not athletic. This is all just a dream. But the thought for me, like being on a good team in beer league, I would say it's probably one of the greatest feelings in the world.
I'm sure.
Honestly, this is the first time, and it feels great.
Yeah.
It's nice
It
to
might
win,
go
dude.
way downhill, but it feels good right now.
Yeah, so far we're it feels good to win.
Yeah. So
I'll
wait.
tell you that.
So how many teams are there?
Maybe like 7 or 8 total in our division.
And then you play everybody once in the playoffs?
I think you play everybody twice.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then playoffs.
So is this all summer thing?
Yeah, it'll go. Yeah, it'll go all the way to
July,
like
I think.
yeah,
Damn, that's fun though.
yeah. I love it, dude. I'll probably play beer league hockey till I can't play it anymore.
Well, I mean, I know you guys
My
said
goal-
already,
My
but
goal is to play till I'm 40. Seriously.
tight. Tom Brady did it.
Yeah.
LeBron James is doing it. Vince
Actually,
Carter did
He
it.
stinks.
At whatever age Sidney Crosby decides to retire,
Yeah, that's where we put the cap.
I'm gonna get to that age.
How old
and
is he?
then retire.
37.
35.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, dude. I saw the. I know we touched on it a little last week, but the Pens fucking cleaned
Mm,
house.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be that quick. It was kind of like we'll see. And I mean, the first day they could, they did. So
Yeah.
that's good to see.
Which I was really happy
Yeah, me
about
too.
that. It's like, see ya, get the fuck out of here. But like, it's so disappointing. Like, there's playoff hockey on every night, and like,
And I don't even care. I
exactly.
don't get nervous
That's what I
for
mean.
it.
Like, I don't
miss
even
that.
fucking care. It's so weird to not have going back to the emotions that I'm used to having at this time of year every year, where like I'm super nervous on game days. Like,
Yep,
it's just not a thing.
dude. And
It's just gone.
and for me, like I had because in terms of pro sports, I only have that feeling for the Broncos, and like I don't even remember what that feeling feels like. It's been since the Super, like I don't know, 7-8 seasons, and like I miss it. Like even if we squeak in a wild card, I just want that wake up on the Saturday or Sunday feeling, waiting all day for the game to start,
Right.
tuning into everything else, trying to see what's going on, just to have that. Like it was like that with WVU and Maryland. It was just different because nobody thought we would get that far, so
Right.
it kind of was like whatever. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
like
like any kind of postseason emotions are awesome, and like, yeah, like we've been fortunate that the Pens have been on this playoff streak, but like it sucks that it's ended like in the first round the last 4 years. So like there's no better feeling than like going deep into the playoffs, round by round, and it's just like getting more and more intense. Like that's so much fun, dude. Like
so
it's just
what
so much
what
fun.
can the Penguins do to get them right back into the playoffs next year? Is there a fix for that? Did they fuck it up too bad the way?
It's kind of a we'll see. You got to do a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's all roster. Like there's a lot of shitty players, but the problem is hockey is the contracts and the cap, especially teams like the Penguins who buy in all the way to the cap. It's tough with like no movement clauses and stuff with shitty players. Like you can't trade them. You literally can't trade them.
Yeah, like our GM we just fired like really handcuffed us in a lot of different ways. It's a really shitty situation, honestly. But to answer your question, in my opinion, the Pens are not far from being a playoff team. They were basically they were
basically
right there
and they
on the
sucked
fringe
ass,
this year,
yeah.
and they sucked ass. So like, I'd say, in my opinion, I think there's a good shot they make the playoffs next year. Those boys, that core, they'll come out next season like hungry. I think this might be like an eye opener type thing.
Well, definitely from that perspective, I agree. I guess I would have assumed, just being like a sports guy and kind of understanding how the TV network stuff works, I would have thought since the NHL went to ESPN and TNT that the caps would have grown, kind of like how it does in football every couple years when they keep re-upping those
Right.
TV rights, the caps expand.
I think the cap is going up a little bit this offseason,
Okay.
but not by much.
And that move hasn't been successful as I don't think any of them thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
ESPN viewership's down actually. like a decent bit.
Well, so again, I don't think you can blame that on the NHL, dude. They put all the games on ESPN Plus. Not everybody has ESPN.
You can't blame
Plus.
it on the NHL at all. And to be quite honest, like ESPN's broadcasts are fucking awful.
Well, it shocks me because if they were going to do the TNT thing, which is a good move because TNT is like a bigger channel, even though TV is kind of going down. But I would have assumed that if the Turner Network, they should have just got the whole rights, spread it across CBS, TNT, TBS, and even True TV. And you could have even had HBO Max streamed games like they're doing for the USA Soccer. It just kind of shocked me that they didn't go all in on
It's
that.
definitely a weird TV deal.
And work on scheduling, and because they had one day where every team played, and it was electric.
Yeah.
They'll have half the teams play, and they all start at 7 or 7:30. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
Like, look at football; it's fucking all day. I don't understand why you wouldn't try to do something like that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of football too, I just got the email. YouTube TV actually got the rights to Sunday.
I saw that.
Isn't it expensive as fuck?
Yeah. But it's expensive, but it's not expensive if you're a fan of a team that you never get to watch.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good deal if your team's not your local team.
Yeah, like I signed up already, so I got $100 off. I think it was like $289 for the whole thing plus Red Zone 2. So like I'll have Red Zone. I get every game. I get to watch every Broncos game. Like for me, it's a deal. Like I could understand like Steelers, local people being like, fuck that.
Yeah, I was actually having this conversation last night with somebody who's a fan of a non-local team, and I said it is a good deal for you.
Yeah,
but for me, it wouldn't make sense.
100%.
Like I like I'll watch NFL games even if my team's not playing, but like to spend extra money on it, like I will just watch whatever games are on the channels have. Plus, I get Red Zone, and I enjoy Red Zone.
Oh.
Red Zone's a perfect channel if you're playing fantasy.
Dude,
it's the peak. It's the peak of sports watching. They figured it out.
They did. I mean, that was a genius idea.
They figured it out early. Like Red Zone's like I think almost 20-some years old now.
That's
like,
wild.
Yeah.
I never knew about it until college.
You know whose idea that was?
Whose was it?
You don't know whose idea Red Zone was?
No.
John Taffer.
No way.
The bar rescue guy.
No way.
His idea. He used to work for the NFL.
Wow.
What? I did not know that at all.
Knowledge bomb.
Yeah,
Shout out
how about that?
Dude,
shut it down.
I remember, so like I heard of Red Zone probably in college or so, but I remember how excited I was senior year of college when we spent like the extra $9 to get Red Zone.
Yeah.
We'd wake up every morning, hungover as shit. We'd go to Little Caesars. We'd all get our own Little Caesars pizza and just eat pizza and watch
that's
Red
America.
Zone.
There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, that year that Tyler and I had that apartment on University by like the hockey house, the small little apartment. I remember like first of all, that whole year, like we were pumped. Like I convinced Tyler to move down, and like his grandpa bought him at the time like a nice TV for our living room. So like we were pumped. We were like, we have this sick TV. Then on our Comcast, we got ourselves Red Zone, and like every Sunday we'd be fucking hyped. We'd sit there and like hashtag like quad box.
Yeah, I know.
Hashtag like whatever box. Like if you got the rare
Octo box.
Octo box, we'd be pumped.
Dude, and I feel like this question's asked every year, but via Twitter. Like, I can't believe that guy, Chris Hansen or Johnson or whatever his name is, doesn't have to pee throughout the thing.
Yeah.
I guess he said he's only had to pee one time in the 8-hour.
Oh, wow.
I
wonder if he thought about that.
Yeah, like, because he is always talking, and I always see somebody tweet at him. They're like, what do you have to do if you have to go to the bathroom? And again, just from his response, I don't know if this is true, but he was like, I've only had to go pee one time. And because if you think about it, he talks the entire time.
He does. There's some times where if he'll let the people who are actually broadcasting talk during the play.
For sure. And he
and
probably
then,
would have
and then
to
he'll
run.
chime in right after the play.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not enough time to go piss. That's
No.
like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
That's a tough. I mean, would he just have to like stop drinking at like 5 p.m. the night before?
They should just have a hole in the ground under his seat where he could just fucking pissed right into it.
Oh, dude. But I was excited to see this too. It doesn't apply to me because I have YouTube TV already. But when it was with DirecTV, you had to have DirecTV to get Sunday Ticket. Now they're making it to where even if you don't have YouTube TV, you are able to purchase.
Oh,
Sunday
that's
Ticket,
cool. That's cool.
which is huge. And
Yeah.
I think that's
the way to go.
it is the way to go.
They'll make so much more money with that option.
Because they were testing out the multicast
Uh-huh.
during the NCAA basketball, and people were thinking like, what? Because it's a good idea, but from what I've seen on Twitter, a lot of people think that was the trial for Sunday Ticket.
Yeah,
because
so
you're able to watch
people
every
could-
game,
Right.
but if you want to have multiple games
up.
on,
You could do that. Couldn't you do that on DirecTV? Put up multiple at once.
That's like an old like picture in picture. Like you could do that, but I don't.
but it wasn't.
It probably
good 'cause
wasn't
it
very
cut off
good,
ratio
yeah.
aspect.
oh my god, dude, I haven't heard, dude, picture in picture.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Dude, I used to be able to do that in my old TV at
Yeah.
993, the
Yeah,
old box TV.
Yeah.
You'd put like the
But
thing.
it would cut off. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
wouldn't get the full picture.
Well, dude, I remember our TV would like create, and remember, this is when TVs weren't big. This
Yeah.
is just like normal size TVs. In the bottom right hand corner would have like a little screen. So it like would play the whole thing. Because I remember doing that my dad would do it during NASCAR races.
Yeah.
Like have that down there. Dude,
Yeah.
I haven't heard picture in picture in so long. Damn.
Those TVs were so fucking heavy.
Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
dude.
I still have an OG box TV. I'll probably never throw it away
No.
because it's not big, you know. It's big
Yeah.
as in heavy,
Heavy.
but it's got a built-in VCR. Like it's
Dude.
all one thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking throw that thing away.
VCRs, dude.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, VCR. I know I had to say it first because it's weird. But yeah, dude, it's like on Grown Ups, the first Grown Ups where they go to the lake house or whatever.
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
kid runs and he's like, "What's this thing on the back of the TV?
Yeah. 'Cause
Is that a
fucking beef.
turkey?" Oh fuck, that's a great fucking movie. But I really only have like two things here. One, shout out Nick Taylor sent me this because this one is actually incredible. There was a Russian-born woman who tried to use poison cheesecake to kill a lookalike of hers and steal her identity.
Ooh.
Was just sentenced to 21 years in prison.
Sounds very
Wow.
Russian.
very, very Russian.
Yeah.
It's actually, imagine being so cocky that you're like, this person kind of looks like me.
Yeah, I want to kill them.
I'm gonna kill them and take their whole life.
That is a crazy elaborate plan. But how did the person turn down cheesecake? Because I don't think I would have.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Or,
great
or
point.
did they eat it and it just like didn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Again, headlines. I'm a headline guy. I'm a headline
Nothing
guy.
wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't deep dive. It could be false story, but it's a great headline.
Is it from The Onion?
No, it wasn't from The Onion.
I love The Onion.
The Onion's
What a
great.
great follow The Onion is.
I just saw one of those big fucking sites like that. It wasn't fake news. but-
Babylon B.
No, it's a big named one. They're shutting down.
Really?
Yeah, fuck. It's a Daily Mail maybe,
Daily
Oh,
Mail.
really?
or I don't know if that's the one.
That's actually crazy.
It's a big one. I saw it.
Not back. Daily Mail, not back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Daily.
Is it
Mail.
NPR?
Mm,
No,
I'll find it. I'll
Yeah,
find it.
no,
We
it's
can
all
move
good.
on.
it's all good. Yeah, I'm with you though, Bubba. I don't know how anybody turns down a slice of cheesecake.
And I was always a fucking idiot when I was younger. Thought I would hate it. Probably because it's called cheesecake. Just doesn't sound very good. Oh, it's delicious.
I was in the same boat with you.
Yeah,
I
you're-
didn't eat it for years because of the name.
You guys aren't the only ones. I remember the first time I took a piece, and I'm like, "Wait, this isn't cheese."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I found it. It's BuzzFeed.
Oh.
BuzzFeed's
Wow.
shutting down.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're real like current too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like with like the style.
no
that
more
they-
BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably what killed it.
Oh,
they won a Pulitzer Prize in for international reporting in 2021. So you know
Oh, jeez.
they're not no
Schlub.
Schlub. That's the word I was looking for.
That also is the verification on Twitter. Did you see?
I'm so happy you brought this up.
Yeah, I
Austin.
lost my check mark. You hate
Next
to see
thing
it.
on the brain.
Yeah.
Zali, you're so lucky you're off Twitter because I cannot believe the outrage that I see from all these people that have millions of followers that are complaining that their their check is gone.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
The memes are hilarious though.
I mean, it's kind of crazy because, like, I don't know how to say this because, like, the thought of people thinking that their existence revolves around a blue check mark next to their social media, even saying that sentence out loud, baffles
It's
me.
so egotistical. Like, oh, how are people going to know what I have to say, or
Yeah,
that it's
dude.
really like no one
That's what
gives
I
a
mean.
fuck.
We live in such a weird
crazy.
fucking like clout world. Like every platform has verified checks now.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one thing I
Yeah.
never really noticed, that so many platforms adopted that idea. Fucking YouTube,
Oh, YouTube
Xbox
does it?
Live.
Wow,
Xbox Live, I did not know
You
that.
could be a
That's
verified.
crazy.
Your gamer tag can be verified.
Damn, I might have to start gaming again to get the check.
Yeah.
It's just like
So now, like, all the people obviously are like paying for it, so they're all getting like ripped that they pay for $8 a month.
Yeah, I
or
saw
whatever.
Whitlock. He's like, I'm paying for a service that like we all use for media. It's like, why do you need a blue check? Just you have all the followers. Just do what you normally
I'm sorry.
did.
I got to be honest. I can't even imagine a life where like I'm a famous person and I just tweet out my thoughts all day.
It's gotta be
In
tough.
general, that's what honestly, like, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to rip anybody, and if this offends you guys too, like, don't take it that way.
No.
I'm just saying, like, that's I hit that point, and that's why I deleted my Twitter. I was like, why am I just like putting my thoughts
dude.
out there,
Well,
and
do
no
you
one
remember
gives
the
a fuck?
the beginning or the early days? Like, it was wild.
The
You
early,
just-
okay,
yeah.
well, the early days
You
was
said
downright,
whatever the fuck you want.
downright embarrassing.
Yeah.
Dude,
My OG Twitter, thank God I deleted that.
dude, I thank God I deleted my 2 Twitters prior to this
to
one.
this one,
Because like you would literally tweet anything that's on your
Anything.
mind.
Dude,
Anything.
Dude, I can remember just like being out at a bar in Morgantown, seeing something I didn't want to see, just straight up fucking subtweeting people just like in that moment, and like brutal stuff too. I wouldn't hold anything back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's where okay. So that's where all this gets weird for me, because we as our generation, I mean our age group, we were, whether people like to admit it or not, we were the test dummies for social media to see how it would affect the world.
Yeah. What? Twitter, yeah, exactly.
We-
All of it.
we were the
We
testes.
are the social media generation.
So how now do people get so upset with things that they see on social media at our age, when we were the ones that created the absolute chaos that made people do whatever, however you want to call it, step in, filter things out, however you want to word it. That's why I can understand
do you
the
think
young
maybe
kids.
it's just because like, and again, I'm not defending it because like I said, the shit we used to say on Twitter was ridiculous. But do you think it has anything to do with what, like, it was just more of like an innocent time? Like we were super young. So the stuff
Yeah.
you were tweeting about what like didn't
And-
have anything
and
to
it
do with
wasn't-
like
It didn't have the importance in society. You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like the
it was just
mainstream.
it was like just like
it was our
little
thing.
drama.
That's a good point.
It was like little drama.
It wasn't known around outlets.
You know what I mean? It was like Morgantown relationship drama or
That's a
high
good
school
point.
relationship. And yes, we were saying off the wall shit, but it didn't apply to a broader.
And,
broader
like,
s- yeah,
and the
that's a good
world
point.
didn't take it as important either. I would say, like, it just didn't fucking matter.
Right.
Yeah, like why
I'll tell you what did it for me. That app, it probably still exists, is Time Hop.
Yeah.
When I got Time Hop and connected all my social media to it, and like when you'd wake up every morning and check your Time Hop, and I'd start seeing the stuff that I had tweeted like 3-4 years ago, I'd just be like, dude, what was wrong with me? Like, and I'd see it'd be like tweet 2:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
3 in the morning. I'd be like, well, I was not in the right state of mind,
Well,
obviously.
yeah, and I guess the more that I think about this, because I've been reading Twitter today. Was today the first day they took the checks, or yesterday? It was either today
One
or
of them.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've just been like actually using the For You feed, because funny conversations pull up where people are like talking about their blue checks and stuff and like stuff like that. And I guess like I'm to the point now to where I enjoy Twitter because I get my sports news on it. I get cultural things that
It's
are
our
going on.
newspaper.
Yeah, movies, stuff like that. But like, I feel like Twitter's coming to a point now to where I felt like back in the Facebook day where like I jumped out in 2014. Like I saw where it was going.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks. But there's nothing to go to anymore.
I know.
Like, unfortunately, they all hit their point like that, though.
Maybe it's
where
just the end.
You feel like, man, I got to start jumping ship.
Maybe it's just like the end of that kind of medium.
So, perfect segue. I got extremely pissed off this morning when I opened up Snapchat and they introduced an AI bot that you can talk to and have conversations with.
That's not healthy.
It's like Smarter Child.
People are putting the conversations on Twitter, and then my whole brain just gets warped into this place where like it's already hard enough for kids, younger kids now, to grow up and create relationships the old school way like we used to. Now you all have to do it over social media. There's always these groups of kids that may not click with the crew and quote unquote feel left out. So now you're putting a fake computer thing in place for these people to talk to and have conversations with, which again, they're the young generation, so they will be older one day, that now all these kids are going to get used to. Why go and hang out with my friends when I can talk to like a Jarvis that Iron Man had, or like the Smart House lady in the movie Smart House? Like the fact that I don't know, like for me, it actually feels like this is like panic wrong mode. Like this is the point where I'm like, I don't think this is good.
Snapchat though, dude, like I jumped ship on Snapchat a fucking while ago, and I know you were off and on it all the fucking time. I don't know what you're.
I'm back on it now, just with the friend.
I think Snapchat is like low key extremely toxic.
Well,
and the Discover page or whatever you want to call it,
it's brutal.
Fucking horrible.
It's brutal to people.
But introducing this, I don't like that one bit.
I saw a TikTok, and forgive me because I didn't write anything down about it. But like, in summary, this guy was like talking to it or whatever, and it like the bot like asked him where his favorite place to do some activity was locally because it knew where he lived.
Yeah,
because of like the geographical stuff. And so like the human got like defensive, and he's like, "How the fuck do you know where I live?" And the bot it like lied. It said, "I don't know where you live" or whatever,
dude.
And like so like the technology is lying. So that's like
smart enough to deny.
That's a weird idea.
Somebody
that's
that I know
scary.
that I follow on Twitter, but I know who she is, had the same exact conversation with the bot this morning, asking about. Like, maybe she retweeted it. It might have been the same conversation where it was asking, like, do you know where I am? And they're like, no, I don't know where you are. And like, it kept asking a couple times.
I don't have the ability yet.
And then she asked, where's the closest McDonald's to me? And it gave a McDonald's.
The guy did the same thing. He waited and said, "Oh, it's fine, whatever." And then he came back to it and asked him, "Do you know where I am?" And the bot was like, "Yeah, you're right here." It's like in the non-defensive like context, it gave him the information.
And so the girl did the same thing. She's like, "I thought you didn't know where my location was at," and it was like, "I don't know where you are." And she's like, "You just told me where the closest McDonald's is to me." So back to your point, they're creating these things that already can lie to people.
Yeah, that's scary. Is it not?
It's terrifying. It like I saw it on Twitter. And then I didn't realize what it was from. Then I jumped on Snapchat and I had an unread message from my AI bot. And it's like, "Hey, I am your AI bot. You can make a name for me. Please ask me any questions. And I'm here to assist." And I'm thinking in my head, like, this is bad.
But who came up with that?
Well, did you guys not use Smarter Child? Was it AIM? Like IM had the same thing.
Really?
Back then, yeah. It's called Smarter Child. You can go tell him to go fuck himself and stuff.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. You're talking about the AIM bots.
Yeah.
That you could just fuck around with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't know.
They
weren't
didn't know.
Smart.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like you would say ridiculous things to them and they would have no answer for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember that. Smarter Child, and there was
I forget the other
there
one.
was an Austin Powers one.
Really?
Yeah. But that's like so long ago. That was all, those were just made for fun.
I think
you could full on chat with a bot. Though,
I'm handing up. I think this is a real problem, and I don't think this is going to end right. You already see like the chat, whatever people are using it, which for school, it's kind of crazy. Like people will type in there, write me a paper on this subject, and it just creates a whole paper.
I mean,
for you
that
you can
that
turn in.
that can't be good.
No, it can't be good.
There has to be some sort of defense about that.
I mean, literally going because we all know the kind of people I'm talking about. The kind of people that you'd say hi to. They maybe didn't get along with anybody. They were kind of by themselves in
of
school, or
course.
whatever.
Yeah.
Those people will grow up to be adults, and they exist now in the younger generation where,
They have no social skills.
Call a
or
spade a
will have
spade.
no.
they were in school because of COVID. Then they had to wear masks. Now they're back to normal. These kids are trying to figure out life. They're all on social media. And then you present this bot thing on Snapchat where it can just talk. Like, it's like talking to a friend, but not having a friend. And it's already smart enough to lie to you.
Yeah, hasn't there already been like movies made on this and stuff?
Probably.
Didn't Adam Devine have a movie where like he fell in love with an AI
Yeah.
girl thing?
His phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this idea has been like presented before, like that it's an unhealthy type of thing.
Which, dude, if you go back in time and you think about things that I know the Adam Devine one was pretty recent, but if like Eagle Eye, I always go back to Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
If you go back to time and watch older movies like Eagle Eye, and you can even go further back, all those movies are preparing us for what we're living in today.
Mm-hmm.
So any of the weird movies that are coming out now, in 20 years, we'll look back and be like,
Yeah, they got it right.
they got it right.
Right? Yeah. It's a scary thing. It really is.
And now these bots are getting smart enough. They're making music. Like,
yeah, that now
Is that going to be a whole like subgenre of art? Is just
it
like
might, AI
created?
generated
Yeah.
music. I've seen that, and that shit's fucking weird to
like
me.
the Drake Weekend AI song is
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not them is crazy. To
Yeah.
me.
And isn't Drake like real pissed about it?
Yeah.
I would be too.
But okay, we're not massive on a scale of massive podcasts. But say we were up there. All somebody would have to do is figure out how to AI us and make us say crazy things that we didn't say, and it would ruin your whole career.
Oh yeah.
And it's getting good. Like they're getting real good. It's close to you not being able to fucking tell.
The
And when you
deepfake
when you don't know
technology.
what's true and what's not true, that's the downfall of everything.
I know.
Sorry to get fucking tinfoil hat, but
I mean, it's
I
weird.
don't even think it's tinfoil hat. I think it's just very plausible.
My mom is saying now there's a scam that's going around where people are. So like, we'll put this in a real life scenario. Like, say you're sitting at home, I call you from some number. They're figuring out how to AI my voice that tell you that I'm in trouble and I need help. Can you give me a card? I lost my wallet. And people are getting scammed, giving cards out because they think it's the actual person because it's their voice and it's not them.
jeez.
And on that note, podcast is over. We're never podcasting again. We're out.
It's
No.
like it's fucking freaky, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It scares me.
That's the type of stuff that like reaffirms me just wanting to like move to the countryside with a farm.
Yeah. I mean, I did see, I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing, but I did see there is an influx of people from California moving to West Virginia.
Really?
Why?
That's random.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I did see on a cool map though. So there is it was a TikTok that somebody shared, and it was like there's nowhere on the East Coast to stargaze because of like all the light pollution or whatever. And you zoom in on the East Coast, and the one little plot on the map where you still can stargaze was West Virginia,
Yeah, hell
which
yeah.
was kind of cool because
I thought they were going to Texas or Colorado.
not anymore, baby. West Virginia's the new
Hey,
Silicon Valley.
revive-
West by
Revitalize it.
God.
Yeah, but it is kind of weird for me to think like me going outside and looking at the stars, like when I'm at the farm and I'm here, that people can't do that.
Can't do
Yeah.
it. And
It
it's
is
been a
weird.
thing our whole lives,
Yeah,
looking at the stars.
I just take it for granted because like I've always been able
I love doing it.
to stargaze.
And you can even stargaze like in the middle of Woodsdale.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You don't have to
100%.
be like up like in Sherrard or something up on a
100%.
hill. Like, dude, on a clear night, you can fucking stargaze anywhere in Wheeling.
Oh, dude, when I'm on my back deck at night and I look up that way,
Yeah.
like I can see it's
Beautiful. I love it.
beautiful, beautiful.
You ever seen a shooting star?
Yeah, but Was it a shooting star? Or was it an alien?
Or like a meteor or
Or a
something.
meteor.
Yeah, I've seen one time.
One time?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. I know I've seen one at least once, maybe twice, but it is cool.
dude, that now it's like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
because it's over in the blink of an eye. But
Yeah.
like you see this fucking thing shoot
It's
across, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. Dude,
I
so
would love to see another.
tinfoil hat, we put that back on. I saw new UFO video was just released by
Yeah, I think I saw it too as well.
it was wild by the government in the Middle East, where they just have cameras on this fight that's going on in the Middle East, and this orb just flies down, like watching the fight, and the camera just watches it like fly around and this orb. Now again, it's a possibility that it is a powerful drone that people don't know exists, but at the same time, it's like it just moves like
Yeah.
nothing that
Right.
we've ever seen before. I mean, it's up, down, no sound, like, and the camera's just watching it go. It's kind of crazy. What's back? What's not back? What do you hate? What do you love?
Back this week is the family. The family's back for Fast 10.
Fast X?
Yeah.
Dude, the trailer looks good.
Yeah,
The
I know it's making me angry.
The new
'Cause it does look good.
The
It's gonna
new
stay.
trailer that just dropped, the newest one, looks so fucking good.
Do you think I have to watch 5 movies though to see it?
I mean, now I would say no. It would help with the inside jokes between the characters,
Yeah, true.
probably. But
You should definitely just bust them out.
yeah.
What's the last one you've seen? Up to what?
Probably 6, I think.
Okay.
Definitely 5, probably 6 too.
Yeah.
When did Paul Walker die? 7?
7?
So 6.
So 7 was horrible. 8 was okay.
I thought 8 was actually like way better than 7.
Agreed.
Like way better.
9 is
9
trash.
is fucking
Nice.
putrid.
Is that the space one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
9, in my opinion, I will say this till I die. They took deleted scenes from the other movies,
And
threw
just
them all together,
patched
made a
them
story.
together. Dude, the whole movie was fucking ass.
Just everywhere.
Oh, it's crazy.
Just no
and
direction.
then the flashback scenes, like Vin Diesel is just a black guy.
He's just a black guy.
You're like, what?
And now in this new movie, his son's black.
Yeah.
So I mean,
just-
at least they're keeping it consistent.
Yeah. Are they trying to tell us that like Vin Diesel is black? He just had himself a Michael Jackson type situation.
Well, it makes me wonder, like, is Vin Diesel not white? Like, is he a different? Like, he might be. He might be like
Well, his character is implied that he's a Hispanic in the movies.
let's
but
see
but
Vin
what
Diesel
is he actually in real life?
Let's fucking get down to the nitty gritty. Because to give them credit, at least they're keeping it consistent with 10. Let's see.
Oh, come on.
It's all right. That's how phones work. When you really need,
You know what I
something.
mean? Like
Was raised by his white mother and adoptive African American father, but that's adopted. Mother has English, German, and Scottish. That doesn't help very much.
It makes me think that like maybe he is mixed, but like
He has referred to himself as, quote, definitely a person of color, but I think it's not really known because he doesn't know his biological dad, which it sounds like, but I'm not sure.
I mean, okay, that makes sense, but that's news to me. Well, not that it
he
matters.
doesn't look like a person of color.
Yeah.
He could pass as a Hispanic person
for sure.
in the earlier movies.
Yeah, I mean,
Like in the first Fast and Furious, he definitely could pass as like Hispanic dude.
yeah. But yeah, dude, trailer looks sick.
Also back is Big Mac sauce. So McDonald's is unveiling on the 27th that you can get the Big Mac sauce as a side, which is kind of cool. Dipping
Oh.
sauce. Kind of excited for that.
Do we know what Big Mac sauce is?
Sort of. It's just like ketchup, mayo, and some sort of relish kind of together, but I don't know.
Because isn't that what Chick-fil-A sauce is? Chick-fil-A sauce is like
It's
barbecue sauce, honey
instead
mustard,
of
and
ketchup. Yeah,
yeah. Dude, what
delicious.
What,
I love
what
Chick-fil-A
movie
sauce.
was it when they made the purple goop? The Disney movie where like they made the purple goop
Yeah.
and they wanted to sell.
Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
It's literally all these sauces are. It's just Eddie in the back whipping it
Yeah.
up. Damn.
That's a good movie.
It
It's a
was
good movie.
really good movie.
Yeah.
And Not Back is a Netflix mail DVD service.
I saw that.
It's gone.
Which is crazy.
I didn't even know it was still a thing.
Me either.
Yeah,
I didn't
me,
either.
Yeah, me either. That's the wildest part about it. I mean,
Yeah. Well, dude, you weren't here last week. You're
No.
a Swiftie.
Yes.
Did you know she had a boyfriend?
She always has a boyfriend, though.
But of 6 years?
Yeah. Wait, didn't they just break up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what caught me off guard. I was like, everyone's like, Taylor Swift is single. I was like, cool. Wasn't she always? Like,
Dude, I had the funniest conversation at dinner last week when we were here, and then I went up to dinner, and we were talking about the Taylor Swift concert, and my mom's like, my mom goes, I only know one Taylor Swift song. It's that one song that's about that guy, and I went, you mean all of them?
every song
Every single
ever.
song she's ever written is about a guy.
Oh, dude. Shout out her, though. I saw her tour was going to be the high. I can't remember if it was highest gross or highest female gross, regardless. 1.5 billion.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's got to be
Oh,
stupid,
sickening.
dude.
Yeah. B.
She added like double nights to every stop.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I guess, too, like one of the big things that she does is she gets rolled out in like a
Yeah.
cart.
Yeah, I saw the video of that.
Yeah, just so like people don't know she's walking out, but everybody knows it's her. And
Yeah.
they're like, look at that. Oh my God, there's Taylor. And it's just a cart. It's like, who cares?
Literally, it's like a fucking janitor looking cart
Yeah.
thing, and then she just pops outside
Yeah, it's like,
of
who
it.
cares? We know she's in there, but you're cheering at this box. Like, no one knows.
Dude, what a fucking life.
What a wild world
So
we live in.
weird.
But yeah,
you guys hate anything this week?
I do. I hate kids that go to bars from other cities and cause trouble.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's what I hate.
I'm with you on that one.
So what I love this week is it just happened to me, and I wrote it down. When you beat the rush line to the restaurant, so like as soon as I got off, I needed to eat before a hockey game, so I went to Subway real fast, and like 4 people came in behind me. The best.
It is the
It's
best.
a great feeling.
Dude, actually, we kind of hit that at the hole.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We got that
we definitely hit it at the
table, and then
hole.
all of a sudden it flooded in.
Definitely hit it at the hole.
Dude, that was a fun night. That
It
was a
was.
fun
So I
day.
said, I haven't
I had a
had
ton
a
of fun.
night with just the boys in a while, so I had a good time.
Yeah, that
What a
was
great
And
so
night.
fun.
I drank. I had to have drank like just an absurd amount of ultras. I don't know what it is about ultras.
They go down
Okay.
easy.
And I swear I hit a point where I'm not getting any drunker.
Yeah.
But I refused. People kept wanting to buy shots and stuff. I was like, nah.
See,
That's what we were
Bubba,
talking about.
intervention.
I need to have that power.
No, we tricked you. This is an intervention.
Were you
fine.
taking those shots of Jameson?
I've took like about 4 of them,
That's-
and I despise Jameson.
It's so bad.
I just like
Here-
I have that.
here's-
I'm a guy's guy. Like someone bought shots for a lot of money, and I don't know if it's a throwback to like college. I was fucking poor, so if people bought shots, I took them.
Here's my take.
I need to be like, no, I'm not fucking taking them anymore.
Here's my take on shots. You buying straight shots of liquor,
Yeah,
and I don't think you're any more manly.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? I don't think so many guys do that. And I'm not calling out Chuck. I'm not saying that's why he was doing it, but
No,
I'm just
for
saying,
sure.
like, when it comes to me and taking shots, give me a fucking like shot, like a mixture thing, like a Vegas bomb or
something I'm not gonna hate
green
my fucking
tea,
life for
something
5
like
minutes,
the
yeah.
only straight shot of liquor I will take is a tequila shot
Oh yeah.
when and you follow it with the lime and everything. But like, if you bring, normally I'm expecting someone to bring shots to the table and it's going to be something that's good.
Mhm.
If you bring straight shots of fucking Jameson to my table, there's not a shot in hell I'm taking.
Dude,
one of those.
I had to
Fuck
like
that.
I had to put my foot down, and I was like, I appreciate you buying this for me, but I am not taking.
Bro,
this.
he bought like
so many.
many
Yeah,
rounds.
my bill was
so many
my bill
rounds.
was $100, so I can
Wow.
imagine.
Mine was too.
Yours had to be high.
Yeah.
Oh, I woke up the next morning and I was like, I think everyone was just putting their drinks
Well,
on.
I'm pretty sure Jake was like, put
Jake's
it on
tab.
my
He
tab.
was. He was.
Well, that's how I didn't
so
care.
I Venmoed you the next day. I was like,
I appreciate that. You didn't have to. But I
Well,
appreciate it.
I just woke up the next morning in a haze and was like, I don't think I paid for any of my drinks.
Oh, dude. I mean, we were kind of talking about before you got here. I think I probably had 11 nooners
I had exactly 11 here before going to the hole.
before we even got to the hole.
Yeah.
And I had 8 Red Bull vodkas.
Yes. You were drinking. Yeah.
I'm surprised your heart didn't explode.
You were like, And then you'd be like, I need one when someone would go up, and I'd look down, and you'd have like
That's the best.
1.5 still in front of them. I'd be like, no, you don't. Like, finish those.
That's they're drunk and having a great ass time. I'll take one.
Well, dude, like I don't know. I've always been this person. Like I just hate getting up.
Oh, absolutely.
So like anytime someone gets up, even if I don't need
Expedite
anything,
that
I'm like,
process. Yeah.
come on.
Hook me up.
Yeah, hook me up. But yeah, no, that was a good time. I very, very, very much enjoyed Saturday, and I hope we can kind of course we can't do it every weekend, but kind of get in a little rhythm where we at least have one of the, and it doesn't even have to be just the boys. We could like pregame like just the boys, but then meet out later. But like
Have
that was
some females there. Wouldn't be terrible.
dude. Wouldn't be bad if there's some nippies around. You know what I'm saying,
Nothing wrong with females,
dude? And there was some.
I've never seen the hole like that in my life. It was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. Where'd all those girls come from?
Where did all those girls?
Well, we
come
know
from?
where the one came from. It was fucking Amish town.
Yeah, dude.
Amish town.
Yeah, that was where the cool chick with the tattoo was
Really?
from. Yeah, because I remember we were talking to him.
How'd you get here?
I
Horse
think
and
she
bug.
said she went to school, maybe at West Lib or something. But like,
Oh, that's right.
like she
okay.
was saying, like
recall
she
now.
legitimately grew up like without like cable, like you know
Yeah.
what I mean, like no cell phones. Like she grew up, and we were like, I remember we all were like, well, what'd you do for fun in high school?
No,
I
she
think
was cool.
I think she said literally just drove around like
Yeah.
in cars.
I guess we did that
we
too.
did
though.
it too, but I mean, we had technology.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, she was very cool. Very nice gal. Her friend with the bigger nose was a smoke. And then then there was that
She
whole
was good looking though.
then there's that whole group of other chicks that came in that like nobody talked to. They kind of went and sat in the back, but like I've never seen them in my life.
Yeah. Those girls looked older. They looked like they were like traveling nurses.
And
or
then
something.
Brooke's sister's friend was just a rocket.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
She was a smoke show. And I remember every girl that was coming through the door, me and Bubba were just like, dibs. He fucking bumped me and like,
she's up for grabs.
oh, dude, I'm already working the process.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
I just wanted to shout it out.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out, babes. But yeah, dude. And then like all the girls would come in and Bubba would bump me and be like dibs. And then after a while, we were like, where are all these people coming from?
I have to say, like, I know we ended up like in a minor altercation that night, but like, I was thinking about the next day and like really thinking about it. It's hilarious that kid had the balls to just come up and be like, why are you talking to these losers?
It's crazy.
That's like 80s movie.
Yeah, it's like literally like the
shit
villain
talking.
out of a movie.
It's crazy. Like, we
just like, what?
Dude, it's.
I laughed when he said it. I started laughing. I was like, what?
So I must have missed it. That I missed when he initially said that. I just saw I don't know, JS pop up real quick.
Well, yeah. Like he got up fast.
And
I was like, oh shit.
What is going on?
And I was still just gonna let it just, like fizzle out. But then the kid started like, again, a scene out of a movie, started calling his boys over.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here we fucking go.
Well, dude, and then that Amish chick came up and was like, he's outside. He wants you to go outside. So like,
yeah. So I wasn't.
I can't remember who.
I was in the bathroom.
I popped up quickly and somebody else walked out and it was just me and them first. And I calmly was like trying to have a conversation. I was like, what's wrong? Like, I don't understand what the deal is here. And the kid was like, he was talking shit. And I was like, well, yeah, but like you started the thing. So what's wrong? And then JS and the crew walked out. And then the kid like went from like having a normal conversation to me to pointing in his Jeep. The doors swing open like it seems like 6 or 7 people are going to pop out. One dude pops out with a girl and he's like, this is him. This is him. And I just lost it. I was just like, fuck you. Like, you're going to wait till he comes out and you're going to swing doors open like you're going to jump people? Like, and then Joey was like, Joey, like, I turned around at Joey and he looked at me and he just goes, this is the fucking kid? And we busted out laughing because he wasn't like a crazy looking dude. It's just a normal guy.
I missed all that because I went to piss and I came back. Like I came out of the bathroom and our whole table was empty. Just Chuck was there. And I was like, where'd everybody go?
Poor Sith got like stuck outside.
Yeah. Poor Sith gets like not allowed back in.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
That was so fun. Such a fun evening.
Yeah, actually, it's like that. It was really fun.
It was
It
so
was
fun.
really fun.
Yeah. Well, and I guess after learning more knowledge about this cool cat, I guess this isn't the first time that he's done this in Wheeling at a bar.
Yeah, sounds like he's a shit stirrer.
Yeah. Little shithead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I hate that. I also hate this week. The Pirates had a $1 glizzy night on a Thursday. I hate that. Should have been on a Saturday.
On
Yeah.
a Thursday? Weird.
Would have been electric.
Would have been electric.
Would have had 9.
Would have been the 999 would have been tight.
Also, LeBron. Don't like LeBron. And the last on my list is
He
the
stinks.
equation that running equals looking good and getting slim, because I fucking hate running.
Yeah, it sucks.
So I agree with you, but I have a real life example that I can give you.
Okay.
Doopies came over Wednesday, and we were trying to plan his bachelor party, and I haven't seen him in a very, very long time because he's been working so much, and I know he's been running a lot. And my God, does he look like a man rocket?
Yeah. See.
It shocked me. Like, not that he wasn't already a good looking dude, but he came walking through the door. His face was slimmer. He had the flow going, and I just looked at him. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I did a boot camp class this week, and we had a lot of outdoor running. And I, not hyperbole, I literally thought I was gonna die. I was like, I might just drop dead right here. So that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I have this internal conflict and debate with myself all the time. Like, you go home, you do these like little shitty fucking bike workouts and stuff. Like, you need to just start running. Just run. That's it.
It's so fucking.
But
hard.
you're right. It sucks. You feel like you're going to fucking tonight at our hockey game. I will feel like I'm going to die in the first period.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I tell myself, like, dude, you need to be like running and get yourself in good fucking cardio shape so that like you can go out and skate a shift in hockey and not feel like you're about to pass out.
Yeah.
Last game was a real big eye opener for me. It's the first time in my illustrious hockey career that I ever was playing in a game, and I said to myself, I'm about to throw up everywhere.
But it always happens too. Like, there's a point on your shift, and we've talked about this, where it's like, oh, I can get off right now, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But then like you're like, oh, it might be some offense here.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're stuck, and you're like, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna die.
You're like, I might have a chance to score here. Nope. Then
Yeah.
you're like you said, you're fucking stuck.
Yeah, no, you are right though, man. And you can even get good cardio if you walk a shit ton.
Oh
too.
yeah. I went up to Ogilvy last night and took a nice
Took a
walk.
nice little jaunt.
Nothing's better. That's the best place to do it.
Dude, Ogilvy, we really, really take Ogilvy for granted being
Agreed.
from here. I was having the conversation yesterday, like, not many people get to grow up in an area that has an Ogilvy type place in it.
Amen.
For sure.
And like
I know I do. I just know like, oh yeah, Ogilvy's up there.
and it's so nice
It's
up there.
so nice up there.
There's
dude.
just so much stuff. It's beautiful.
It is.
I gotta go though. I'll see you guys.
All right. Well,
Great
yeah.
pod. See you
We'll just
tonight.
we'll shut it down. Just shout yourself
Shout
out.
yourself.
We'll do it a different way.
Shout out to me, Harry. Follow me on Twitter at Elvis Slider. Follow me on Instagram at the Harry Slider.
Nice.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yes.
you.
See you up there.
So yeah. Great Sod. Great having you back.
Yes.
Really think that's it. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Make sure to subscribe to the Juice Box YouTube. And as always, we appreciate you. Stay happy.
Yes. Again, nothing has changed in my life in terms of the social media. So, yeah, my name's Zar. Z-A-R. And don't get it twisted. Bye.